Hello students, how is it going? Have you watched the first 3 series about tense? If not, listen to those videos and be ready for today's class. Shall we go now? Today we are going to learn about present perfect continuous tense. This tense indicates an action happened in the past and is continuing at the time of speaking. This tense is also called as present perfect progressive tense. Look at the picture. He lost his wallet. This action happened in the past. What did he do? He started searching. How long did he search? He has been searching for the wallet for an hour. Or he has been searching and searching and searching until he found out his lost wallet. This is what called as present perfect continuous tense. 3 verbs are used here. Have or has and been are auxiliary verbs. Search is the main verb in ing form. I have already taught you spelling rules and subject-verb agreement. You can apply the same here also. In this video, you are going to learn about 3 forms and usages of present perfect continuous tense. The slide showing you the difference between present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense will help you to use the appropriate tense. One of the slides also teaches you how the dynamic verbs versus stative verbs. Let us learn the 3 forms of present perfect continuous tense. The first one is affirmative sentence, then negative sentence and interrogative sentence. The structure of affirmative sentence is subject plus have been plus main verb in ing form. Negative sentence is subject plus haven't plus been plus main verb in ing form. For interrogative sentence, question word plus have plus subject plus been plus main verb in ing form and ends with a question mark. Let us see some examples. We have been playing chess all night. He has been learning science lately. He is subject, has and been are auxiliary verbs. Learn is main verb in ing form. Science object, lately adverb. I have been teaching all my life. Here, have is used in contracted form. While writing a negative sentence, not takes its short form. For the sake of teaching the structure, I have formed more negative sentence. Better avoid them since it is strange to use for an action that never happened. Example, we haven't been playing chess all night. He hasn't been learning science lately. I haven't been living here since 2010. Let us pass on to interrogative sentence. What have you been playing all night? We have been playing chess all night. Why have you been teaching all your life? I love my job, so I have been teaching all my life. About whom has she been talking for hours? She has been talking about John for hours. The structure of yes or no question is have plus subject plus been plus main verb in ing form plus adverb ending with a question mark. Let us see some example. Have they been waiting since noon? Yes, they have, or no, they haven't. Look at the picture. The lady with the short hair is talking about John to her friend. Has she been talking about John for hours? Yes, she has. Have you been living here since 2010? Yes, I have been living here since 2010. It's better to use short answers like yes, I have or no, I haven't. Learning the usages of this special tense proves that you are ready to learn higher level English. This tense connects past and present. Present perfect continuous tense usually emphasizes duration or the amount of time that an action has been taking place. For how long or since when. For is used for a period of time and since is used for a point of time. For example, we have been constructing the building for 2 years. They have been doing the project since 2017. The project began in the year 2017, continues in the present, and may extend to the future too. Sometimes the present perfect continuous tense can also be used without mentioning the duration of time. Example, he has been making a lot of noise. You have been cleaning the garden. Let us see the third usage. It has been raining all afternoon. The rain was in progress in the past, but it has stopped just now. The result is visible in the present. That is, we can see the pool of water on the road. The present perfect continuous tense is also used for an action that is annoying. Example, loudspeaker has been blaring all day. Blaring, loud sound which irritates our ears. He has been washing the clothes for 3 hours. It's a tiresome job or an annoying situation. The clue words are highlighted in red, and that guides you to use present perfect continuous tense. What's the difference between present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense? Let us learn the difference. Look at the example 2. We have lived in Delhi since June 2015. We have been living in Delhi for 5 years. Action started in the past and is still in progress. The meaning for both the sentences are same. But in English grammar, there is a difference. We have lived in Delhi is present perfect tense. The other one is in present perfect continuous tense. Since June 2015 tells you the starting point of the time. For 5 years tells the duration of time. Let us see the other examples. He has travelled 300 kilometers so far. He has been travelling for 8 hours. Has he reached the destination? No, he hasn't. He has only completed 300 kilometers so far. He is still travelling. He has travelled for 8 hours and it may prolong to 12 hours. She has been climbing the mountain all day. Look at the picture. Has she stopped climbing? No, she is still climbing. How did she learn the art of climbing? She has practiced climbing since childhood. Look at the last example. Albert has written many stories lately or recently. Albert has been writing for many years. Did you notice the two words used here, many years and many stories? Albert is a writer. He has completed many stories, but he is still continuing to write. This knowledge will help you to score more marks in Spot the Error, fill in the blanks with suitable tense, or to face higher level English exams. At college level, if your English professor asks you to write an essay on coronavirus, and if you use more present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense comfortably and easily in your essays, it shows the examiner that you use an advanced tense correctly and award you with a high score. Dynamic verbs are nothing but action verbs. Most verbs like eat, walk, read, sit, play, etc. are action verbs. Stative verbs are non-progressive verbs. They describe a state rather than action. They often relate to thoughts and opinions. Be, have, think, hope, belong, believe, know, agree, like, dislike, etc. are stative verbs. Action verbs can be started and stopped, whereas stative verbs cannot be. There is a sense of continuity in stative verbs. Therefore, don't use continuous tense. Let us see a few examples. I am being happy now. It's wrong since am is a be verb. I am happy now is correct. They are having lunch is correct. Have replaces many action verbs like eat, drink, take medicine, or enjoy, etc. They have a land says you about the ownership. The verbs like think, know, understand, like are all state verbs. So be careful while using it. I am knowing him is wrong. You have to say I know him for many years. They like the movie very much is correct. They have been liking the movie is wrong. So understand the state verbs and dynamic verbs and use them correctly. These examples will clear your doubts about the usage of action verbs and stative verbs. Thank you for your kind attention. Well, this is the end of my class. I believe you have understood the lesson. If you like my teaching, keep watching English Verb Tense series. Kindly share, and for regular updates, subscribe youtube.com Flute English Grammar Creations, Mrs. Valli Subbaya. Thank you.